This is not a Republican or Democratic issue. This is a human issue. I mean, it's not a white or black issue, it's a human issue.
That issue Tonya Stafford is talking about, human trafficking, something she experienced firsthand. She was sold at the age of 13 and held captive for a decade. Now, she's an advocate for victims.
If you see something, say something, do something.
That's what her neighbor did for her, and that's what Tonya does now. She travels across the country, sharing her story, providing training, and testifying in front of government entities.
I walk in forgiveness. I just found my purpose with sharing my story and know that a lot of people have the same story that I have. They're just not telling it.
She says human trafficking is more common than people think. In fact, there could be a victim right beside you, at a fast food restaurant, a bus stop, or even a hospital. Often, victims are taken in to be treated for injuries.
She can just be sitting next to you in the emergency room. Just say you go to the emergency room. You're just really, really sick. But you can pay attention a little bit, even though you're sick, and that person can be sitting right next to you. And if you just ask, are you okay? They are subject to tell you.
It starts with you being aware of your surroundings, then asking questions. She says if a victim trusts you, they'll tell you everything. More of her advice, pay attention to people's ages. Tonya says one telltale sign is a much younger woman or girl with an older man.
My victims range from 9 and on up. They say the average age is 12 that they enter into sexual exploitation. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's younger than that.
She says her victims, because in 2014, she started an organization that rescues those trapped in human trafficking. It's called It's Going to Be Okay, something she told herself during the years she was held against her will.
But that's something that I'm proud of, is that because we're out here, we're going to find them. We're going to find them, we're going to save them, we're going to rescue them, and partner with people in different states and countries. I'll take them. I'll take them. As long as I can take them, I'll take them. I'm in the air most of the time. So constantly going is so I can get them to safety. What do I have to do? That's what it's about.
Yes, she goes and gets them herself, no matter where they are. She also takes them to what she calls their safe place, areas that she has personally vetted.
I'm that nosy advocate and activist that I go and I am in their facilities, and it's nowhere that I wouldn't put my own child.
Unfortunately, many of these shelters are full, so Tonya has another goal. She wants to build a safe place of her own. She holds fundraising events and is working toward the finish line.
The money that's raised, it goes right back into the organization to take care of the girls. It goes right back in. But we're going to build this house. We're building this house. I promise we're building this house, and we have some amazing people that's coming on board to help build those 40 rooms.
But there's still a long road ahead, much like the recovery process for victims.
I push therapy. I advocate for therapy. I love therapists. I want the therapists to actually hear that. I really love therapists. That was one of my resilient moments, is as soon as I was rescued, I was put in therapy.
There are many words that can describe Tonya and her story: resilience, forgiveness, love, generosity, and another word that also happens to be her favorite: hope.